Greetings programs. I'm going to be looking at my Sega Nomad, as someone might be collecting this tomorrow and I'm going to be selling this. Sega Genesis Nomad. I just wanted to point out a few hints and tips for UK owners of one of these. NTSC Genesis console in portable form without mega CD port. It's a very nice example of one. It's not been modified or anything, it's in stock condition. I think the screen is as it is. I don't think that's been modified. No, it's not region modded. As you've seen the megakey video, you'll see that I played the PAL version of Shinobi 3 on this console. Got the battery box, which you'll need this if you do want to use the Nomad on the go. Put your AA batteries in there, 6 of them. Place them in here. And then it just hooks on the back of the Nomad, and that's it. I think the hardware was so sophisticated that the battery box had to be external rather than internal. As to be fair, this was really, really powerful as far as portable hardware went. But come to think of it, this may have actually have been the only Western 16-bit portable of the 90s. As all of the Game Boys prior to the Advance were 8-bit. The PC Engine and the Atari Lynx were 8-bit systems with a 16-bit GPU. So yeah, this may have been the only true 16-bit of its era, the 90s. Yeah, I got a rather neat bag for it as well, and it fits in there, but unfortunately the tray is crumbling very badly. But this might have been the only Nomad compatible carry case of its era, even though I actually bought this with a Sega Game Gear, which I no longer have the Game Gear. The Nomad actually does fit in there quite well. It did fit in there quite well before the tray crumbled as badly as it did. Then we've got a bag strap. We've got a nice little variety of, well, I won't say variety, but we've got a selection of replacement screen covers. Get that envelope out, because, well, let's drop it, right. Right, the first thing that I want to show is, can you use a Sega Genesis Nomad on a PAL television set? Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't. Just clean that button down a bit. And yes, you can use a Sega Nomad into a UK PAL's PAL, UK standard power mains. You see here. And the great thing about the Nomad is that you can use Sega Genesis 2, Sega Mega Drive 2 type cables. You absolutely can. I'll just find a good games cartridge for this. Sonic Knuckles, anybody? been years since I've played Sonic and Knuckles, so we know what it's like when you've got Dusty Games cartridge. We all enjoy this, don't we? The dusty old game cartridge syndrome. I don't enjoy this part of the video. Put in the Nomad slot. It's fairly clean in there. So look at the contacts of this thing. Okay, it's not as clean as it could be. I think I might have to do a game bit opening and electro cleaner, like the stuff that I used to repair the Sega Saturn arcade racer wheel the other day. Well, that looks cool, doesn't it? Right, I think we're going to have to try a different game, so Sonic and Knuckles doesn't want to do its thing. Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3D, I think. I'm going to probably try this one instead. Yeah, alright. If you see here, you can see that it's outputting in monochrome. Because I'm forcing my PAL television to play NTSC signals. Depending on the model of television that you have, you may either need to switch it to NTSC mode, or you're going to need a fairly specialised adapter. So yeah, this is pure NTSC output. If we try playing a PAL region locked game, such as Shinobi 3, we'll also have problems that are even greater than this. Unless of course you want to play games in grayscale, which I suppose has its artistic benefits. Yeah. Developed for use only with PAL and French sega and Mega Drive systems. Right. So, I'm just going to say this, if you really want to consider buying a Sega Nomad but you don't want to modify it and you want to keep it in its stock condition like this one, then you'll need to probably source one of these. A megakey. Switchable region converter for playing multi-regional games on a Nomad. Also, you realise that since the Nomad is a handheld, if you shake the games cartridge around too much, you may dislodge the game and cause some slight problems with that. And the game will probably crash and stop working. There we go. The Nomad is still outputting an NTSC. It's monochrome. One thing that may be important to know is that I don't believe the megakey can actually get the Nomad to readjust its signal. I believe switch 4 is designed to get it to do that, but I don't think it ever quite worked for me. I don't believe I can get the Nomad to output colour to this TV set without putting some sort of switch box in between them. That will allow proper conversion of the NTSC signals to that of PAL. Most modern television sets do have an NTSC mode that will allow these consoles to work with them, but if you want to play a Nomad on a cathode ray, then you will need to be quite knowledgeable of the specifications of the TV set. Yeah. You just have to understand these things. They are living creatures, really. Cantankerous. Either that, this particular game just won't run if switch 4 is off. There we go. Switch 4 is off and it's still monochrome. That's the colour that we should be seeing.